One of the things that separates the amateur from the professional designer is the designer's attention to the alignment of the objects within their layout. You can create horizontal and vertical guides on your page to help you in the alignment of the objects that you place on your page. To create a grid of horizontal and vertical guidelines, go up to Layout, click on it, and select Create Guides. A Create Guides dialog box will appear. In this dialog box, I can set the number of rows and the number of columns that I want, and also set the gutter spacing. I'm going to set the gutter spacing to 0 for both the rows and the columns. And I'm also going to click on the preview button here so that as I make changes and add rows, I can see it on my page. So if I click the up button here to increase the number of rows, you'll see here that the number of rows appears. So if I make 5, 6, 7, just keep in mind this is not the number of guides, but it's the number of rows. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows, but there are only 6 guides. And I'll set the number of columns also to 7. Under Options, I can set how I want the guides to fit. If I click Margins, the guides will align themselves according to the margins of the page. If I click Page, the guides will align themselves to the edges of the page. I'm going to keep Page selected, and I can also click on here, Remove Existing Ruler Guides. That means if you already have a guide that you've created on your page, you can click this button and it will go away. I'm going to leave that blank. Next, I'll click OK, and now if I click on my objects here, you'll see they snap to the guidelines, and now I can see how the objects are lined up on the page.